Hi, I'm Linda Koopersmith, the Beverly Hills organizer, and I'm known for many things, including my folding technique that I created back in 1991. I call it the upright fold because when you open up your drawers, you get the bird's eye view of every single thing that you have in your drawer. And the great thing about using this technique is if you're currently using a 4, 5, or 6 drawer dresser, you will wind up with at least one empty drawer at the end. And think about all that shopping you can do to fill that empty drawer. Now today I'm going to show you how to fold plus size clothing. One of my very dear friends needed help with this and said, Linda, make some videos for me. So this one's for you, Maisha. Now, sizes that are plus sizes are no different really than any other size clothing. The only difference is you may want to fold it a few extra folds to make it a little bit narrower to fit more items inside of your drawer. And let me show you how we're going to do that. Let's start with a t-shirt. Basic t-shirt like this. I'm going to take it, I'm going to lay it down on the table like so. Now it is a little bit wider, and I want it to be narrower in my drawer so I can get more piles across. So what I'm going to do is I call it a little bit of a cheat. And that is, instead of folding directly to the very edge of the neckline, which will make this a wider t-shirt in my drawer, I'm going to cheat it over and make it narrower. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one side and I'm going to fold it over from the edge of the neckline. And when I do that, the t-shirt comes over further onto the other side. So when I fold back my little sleeve, I'm going to also fold back the body of the t-shirt as well, like so and like so. And then I'm going to use what I call my hand irons and smooth it out. I'm going to do the same exact thing to the opposite side, bringing it over a little bit further than the edge of the neckline, because I'm trying to create that perfect rectangle. Again, I'm going to fold it back along with the sleeve, the body and the sleeve. Now I'm going to take the bottom of the t-shirt and bring it all the way up to the top of the neckline, smoothing it yet again, and then depending on the depth of the drawer, fold it either one time in half or in thirds. And in this case, I will fold it in thirds like so. That's 1, 2, and 3. And look at how that t-shirt, perfectly folded, will stand up in a drawer by itself. Now, sometimes people, when they're getting started with folding, they're like, oh, I'm afraid I won't be able to make all my t-shirts in a perfect roll like you do, Linda. So what I say is use your first folded garment as your template. So let's leave that right there, and we're going to go ahead and get our next garment, which is going to be a long sleeve t-shirt, which is the same principle as the short sleeve, but we're just going to do another bit of a fold. I'm going to take the front of that garment and I'm going to lay it right down on the table like so. And again, I'm going to smooth this out, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that as a template, our other t-shirt, and line it up to the edge of the neckline on our new garment. And we're going to fold it over to match. Then I'm going to take that long sleeve and I'm going to fold it back like so. Being sure not to get a little bump right here, creating more girth in the drawer. Then I'll do the same thing to the opposite side, matching it up, smoothing out with those hand irons, and bringing the arm, folding it back down like so. Now I will take the bottom of the t-shirt and fold it all the way up to the top of the neckline. And I'm going to fold this one in thirds as well. And as you can see, this t-shirt width is the exact same as that one. Now moving along, let's talk about tank tops. Tank tops, in order to create that rectangle, what we need to do is we need to set the tank top down on the table, front side down, and we're going to take the upper part of the body of the tank top from the armpits up, and we are going to fold it down. Now I have a great shape. Now with the tank tops, I don't need to have this tank top as wide as my t-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it quite a bit narrower than that. I'm going to fold it in half, a quarter over this way, a third this way, another third in this way, and then I'm going to fold it one more time. So I have a nice narrow rectangle. I'm going to take the bottom up to the top, and I'm going to fold it in half one more time, giving me a much smaller garment folded in my drawer. I'm going to go ahead and pop that inside and take my spring-loaded drawer divider and pop it in. Look at how your drawer is already starting to look. Super organized. Now, that tank top I just showed you was a regular tank top, but what about spaghetti strap tank tops? Same principle, face down, and I fold under from the armpits the straps because I don't want to see these little straps sticking out. I'm folding it inward here, and I'm going to fold it on the other side the same, like so. Then I'm going to fold that tank top in half again, giving me a really nice rectangle. I'll take the bottom of the tank top, fold it up to the top, and fold it in half again. And I'm ready to insert it in my drawer. Look how these two are the exact same size. The next thing I'm going to show you how to fold are a pajama set. This happens to be like a little boxer bottom and a little tank top. Now the thing with pajamas, they flare out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that pajama and we're going to put it down. And like I showed you with the tank tops, we're going to take the little spaghetti straps or anything that's loose like that, and we're going to fold it under where the armpits are. Okay? Now I have a very flared garment. So I want to show you how to take that flare and make it a rectangle. So I know that I want my top to be about this wide. So I'm going to take this over and I'm going to fold it over the one side. But you see how the flare comes over? I'm going to fold that back. So I now have a complete rectangle within that side. Then I'm going to take the opposite side and I'm going to fold that over. But you notice how the flare crosses over? So now I'm going to take that flared edge and bring it back in. So now the bottom of my pajama top is the same width as the top. And I'm going to take it, the top, I'm going to fold it over, smoothing it out with my hand irons and folding it one more time. And there's my pajama top. Now I'm going to take the pajama top, set it aside, and fold the bottoms. And I want the bottoms to be the same width as the top. So I'll use that as my template. I'll take these bottoms, and I personally, doesn't bother me to do this with the garment, fold it over. Some people have difficulty doing that, but let's fold it both ways. So what I'm doing is I'm taking at the front of the waistline, I'm folding it like so, holding it with my fingers, so I'm making a rectangle like that. Then I'm going to fold it in thirds, like so, making sure that I fold it the same width as my top, so my set matches each other. Then I'm going to take the bottom and fold it up to the waistline, and I'll fold it one more time. The other way to fold a pajama bottom boxer is by taking it and folding it in thirds this way, and then back, and then again over this way, and back, because you want to create that rectangle. Then in half, and in half again. So now my set is the same size, and I'm going to place it in my drawer, like so. The next garment that I'm going to fold is a body shaper. Now, it doesn't matter what size you are, everybody wears body shapers. So, and they're very challenging. There's all different kinds. There's, ones that have long legs, shorts, individuals, onesie pieces, and so on. I chose this one today because it has several things going. It has something for the buttocks area. It has the straps at the top. It has the shorts. And it looked like a bit of that I would think if I didn't know how to fold, I'd look at this and go, ooh, is that going to be wadded up in my drawer like this? Or what would I do? So let me show you, and it doesn't matter what type of shaper you have, you'll use the same principles. We're going to take that shaper and we're going to lie it down on the table, butt side up, okay? And then I want to take the top portion by the armpits and I want to fold it down. I also want to take the legs and fold those up. When I do that, I wind up with a perfect rectangle again. Then I want to start in thirds, and again, in thirds, folding it over, and then thirds again for my drawer. 1, 2, 3. And there's my body shaper, ready to be inserted inside of my drawer. I'm going to show you now how to fold your panties and thongs. So let's take your panty and put it butt side down on the table. What you want to do when you're folding your panty, you want to keep the width so that they all are uniform in your drawer, about the same width as your crotch area. So you're going to take one side and you're going to fold it all the way over, like so. And then this extra fabric here, we're going to turn it back because we want to make a rectangle. The same thing here, the width of the crotch area, I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to fold that little bit of fabric back so I have a perfect rectangle. Then I'm going to fold the panty in half and in half one more time, like so. And then I'm going to place it color coordinated inside my boxer box, just like so. Now how to fold a thong. We're going to take our thong and we're going to put it butt side up. And again, we want to make sure that the way we fold this is going to be the same width as our other panties. So what we're going to do is we're going to go by the width of this crotch area right here, the widest part of the thong. And I'm going to bring this side over like so, and I'm going to take the other side and fold it back. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to fold it back. Now I'm going to take the long part of the crotch area and I'm going to fold it down, and I'm going to fold it one more time. And then I'm going to insert that inside my boxer box. Voila. And that's it for our drawer organization for plus sizes. If you have any questions and there's things that you want other videos on, please contact me. I'm ready to make more to show you.